When these words are there, kindly join in a chorus.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When the words do not carry any meaning for us, then it becomes a noise. For example, when I was in China, somebody asked me some question in Chinese. Kong bong 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 bong. You could laugh. I could not. Because somebody was talking to me. But I had no meaning of those words. So it was just a noise. Is it not? Similarly, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. What is the meaning? See? That meaning must be our experience. See? Everything has two aspects. Like, for example, you take medicine, paracetamol or crocin. You know these medicines? In our Punjabi, are there Punjabi students here? No? Okay, then you'll understand better. See, in Punjabi, they do not have conjunct consonants. Conjunct consonants means the jodakshara. Like ksha. How the ksha is made? KSH, ksha. Bhakti, KTI, bhakka and the, bhakti. So they don't have in the Punjabi language jodakshara. See? And therefore, when they speak, they will be destroying that word and something funny thing will come out. See? Therefore, when they go to the medical shop and ask for the medicine, for example, crocin, what they will say? Ek kerosene dena. Whether it is a kerosene or a kerosene or a crocin. So, this medicine crocin, do we know how does it work in when it goes in our system? We don't know. But it works, is it not? So this is called as Dravya Guna Dharma. The dharma associated with a particular thing. It will work on us whether we know or we don't know. See? This is sthula, this is gross. But the subtle meaning will be, suppose we take paracetamol, it helps us And therefore, if we go on taking too many tablets, it will harm us. So excessive medication will be harmful to us. This will not be told by the medicine. It will be told by one who knows about it. So two things. One is the Dravya Guna, and second is whatever are the limitations associated with that particular object, they are told by somebody, we call him a teacher or a doctor. If this is clear, then we come to our mantras. See? When the kid, there are many small kids here. Now to them, if I keep on talking about Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya, Jivo, Brahmaiva Naparaha, poor fellows, they will suffer. See? Because they are not qualified. They are not evolved to that level of understanding. And therefore, for them, we should talk them the language, what they understand, is it not? Like in a school you must have seen, the children are not interested in studying. So, the teacher has to teach. For example, numbers or these sums. So, the teacher is interested in teaching 1 plus 1 or 2 plus 2, but the students are not interested. But the teacher has to do something. So one day she brings a bowl full of chocolates. When the chocolates are kept there, the children are excited. Today we are going to get chocolate. No interest in studies. See? So the teacher takes up one chocolate. Now her interest is teaching 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. That is her interest. Children's interest is chocolates. See the difference? So the teacher tells, this is 1 chocolate. Now repeat after me. The teacher says, you don't repeat. So the teacher says, repeat after me, 1 chocolate. Children repeat, 1 chocolate. See the shift. Children's interest is the chocolate and teacher's interest is the 1. See? Then she takes up 2 chocolates. So this is 2 chocolates. Okay? And again the children, see, 2 chocolates. 2 is not important, chocolates are important. And slowly she tries to teach and thinks, every teacher thinks that he or she is wise to teach the student. You cannot teach anybody in this world. You cannot teach. We have to learn. See, you cannot teach. This is the basic principle of life. So, then the teacher thought, I have taught now children, have understood. So she asked one student, see, I give you 2 chocolates. Your friend gives you 2 chocolates. So how many chocolates you have got? She has already shown the answer. So I give you 2 chocolates. Your friend gives you 2 chocolates. So how many chocolates you have got? The child says, 5. Again, think properly. 2 I gave, 2 your friends gave. How many? The child is cool. 5. How come 5? He said, I have got 1 in my pocket. So the teacher had this funny notion that I can teach. You cannot teach anybody. See, friends, we have to learn. We have to learn. See? And therefore, learning is our responsibility. Otherwise, we sit before the teacher as a challenge. Now you try to teach me, huh? Nobody can teach us. We have to learn. Therefore, it is our responsibility to grow wise. See? And how can we grow wise? If we learn, not if we are taught, no. If we learn from every experience of our life, with every additional experience, we will grow wise. See? And if we do not learn from our experiences of life, what will happen? We will grow old and we will grow otherwise. Old, otherwise people are those who have nothing else except condemning the new generation. See? In Hubli, many years before, there was a group of Hindi-speaking people, I think Sindhis and Gujaratis. They invited me to talk in Hindi to them. So when I went, all the people were sitting, and the person who was conducting me, he told me on the way, Swamiji, please tell that this TV is spoiling our children. Please talk about that. I said, all right. Now he has dialed the wrong number. So I went to the podium and said, I was told to tell that the TV has really spoiled our, I kept a little pause. The TV has really spoiled our, and that man was expecting, I will say children, but I didn't say that. The TV has really spoiled our old fellows. And all of them started shaking. See, in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 21st verse. Yadyadacharati sreshtaha tattadeve tarojanaha sayat pramanam kurute lokas tadanuvartate. See? Yadyadacharati sreshtaha. Sreshta means someone elder, superior. Yadyad acharati. How does he conduct himself in life? Tad acharati. The same way, itare jana, those who are looking up to him, they will also act or live exactly the same way. See, you must have seen in your house these small kids, brother and sister, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, they play. During summertime, they are not allowed to go outside. So they have to play. So they play home. You must have seen that. The brother becomes the husband and the sister becomes the wife. And now let's play, okay? Home will play. And there is nothing. Only space there in that room or hall. The boy who has become husband, he comes. And in an imaginary door, he knocks. And how the sound will come? He creates his own from his mouth. Tuck, 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 tuck. Because every day they are seeing that in their house. Then the wife, his sister, she opens the door. There also, she sees everything, every day what is happening in the house. Because their door was like that. The children know that only every door must make a noise. So she opened the door. And then the husband enters the house. No, there is nothing. Just like that. So he enters the house. After entering, he says, is there something to eat? Because his father every day must be asking this question. Now the wife says, come home and eat my head. Who has written the dialogues? There is no choreography, there is no script writer. Every day is happening in the house. See? So when she says, eat my head, he says, then I will go hungry, it is empty. See, friends, therefore, my friends, we all are an ideal for somebody or the other, known or unknown to us. Every one of us is an ideal for somebody or the other, unknown to us. Remember this. In Mumbai, once because of traffic jam, I was sitting in the car. And nearby there was one auto rickshaw, and in that auto rickshaw, one small boy sitting, it was parked one, and he kept his hand and imagining. So I asked him, I said, hey, what are you doing? I am driving the auto rickshaw. I said, like whom? Like my father. He also drives like this thing. When I become big, I will also make a big auto rickshaw and drive like this thing. So for you and me, an auto rickshaw driver is an ordinary person, is it not? But for his son, he is an ideal. Remember this principle. CCTV, you know CCTV? Somebody or the other is constantly watching us in life. We are under vigilance. And therefore, it is our responsibility that we do not destroy somebody's altar of reverence by going the wrong way. See, my friends, we have to lead our life in the most ideal and perfect way. There is no compromise. See? Therefore, when Bhagavad Gita says, yad yad acharati sreshtaha, whatever the elders are presenting to the next generation. Now here, some of you are senior students, some are junior students, some are teachers, some are the other staff. So everybody is watching everybody. See? Now, coming to the story. This boy who has become the father or the husband, he goes and throws his shoes like that. Because that is what his father does. And goes and sits in a sofa. There is no sofa, simply it sits like that. And then takes out and the cigarette. No, who taught him? See? Therefore, our conduct in life, in day-to-day life, cannot have any compromise. Must be unique and perfect. Second thing, no loose word should come out of our mouth under any condition. See? No. The damage caused by the words is more killing than the damage caused by the blow. See, if the skin is hurt, it will be repaired. But if we hurt somebody by bitter, inimical words, the wound which is caused on the mind, it remains bleeding throughout life. Therefore, this mantra that we have been listening and chanting is practical. See? Like another mantra I tell you. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Now this mantra, the physical meaning or the physical words, not meaning, physical words of this mantra will definitely help you. It will cool your system. But what is the meaning? Meaning we must know. Otherwise it becomes only an ornament of chanting. See? Therefore, what is the meaning of this mantra? And when we will know the meaning of this mantra, again after that you chant, see the difference what happens. Therefore, we will have to study, understand the depth of this mantra. But when we take this mantra, many people have this objection against me. Swamiji, how come your logo is one man standing like this and be happy and mauj mein raho? What kind of logo it is? I said, then logo should be something complicated and something written in Sanskrit which nobody understands. See? There will be some snakes coming and standing, or there should be some swans, or the sunrise, and like this, and something written in Sanskrit which nobody knows and understands. What is the use of this thing? Logo means what? Logon ke liye. It is for the people, is it not? Logo. Logo ke liye. Now you tell me, to understand this, be happy, what you require? Nothing. See, friends, Bhagavan Shankara says, Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karne. What is dukrung karne? It is in the dhatu part it comes. Like in Hindi, when the students learn to run mane daudna, to sit mane baithna. In the same manner, in Sanskrit, dukrung karne. This dhatu dukrung means to do. So, nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karane. This language will not come to your help. When samprapte sannihite kale, when the challenging situation comes in your life, that time what language you talk is not important, what you talk is important. See, friends, suppose somebody comes and tells me in English, Swamiji, I really love you. So I'll be very, thank you. Somebody comes and talks to me in Sanskrit. See, I hate you. I keep quiet. Okay, thank you. Why? Because I have not understood what is said in Sanskrit. Therefore, words must be associated with their meaning. And in our today's generation, we are not exposed to Sanskrit 24/7. Learn, understand, it is required for the study. But when we are to work on our being as a spiritual practice, don't worry about what language we talk. What is important is what we talk. See, suppose I have heart problem. I don't have. One of my ammas, she was telling me one day, she became very angry for whatever. I must have made some joke and all that. You will never have a heart attack. I said, thank you, Mama. I don't know how to tell you. So what happened? You will not have a heart attack. Do you know why? You don't have a heart. You always make fun of everybody and everything in this world. So, if I have a heart problem, then I will go to the hospital and then the doctor has to come and operate. Then I'll ask the doctor, Doctor, excuse me, what is your gotra? Is your gotra Bharadwaj? Then only you can operate on me. Otherwise you cannot. Will you say like that? See, friends, more than in what language we talk, what is important is what we talk. So when we say life is a time pass, means what? What is a time pass? Be attentive. Understand each and every mantra. Life is a time pass means what? You must have seen sometime, the mothers are busy. This happened in one house I saw. The mothers are busy doing and the small kid is crying, crank, hang. So the elder daughter is given, hey, please take care of him, put him to sleep. He is feeling sleepy, he doesn't understand and making mess. So that sister takes the baby and just to divert his attention from crying, she takes him to the balcony and shows, see this cow, 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 cow. The child looks there, yes, cow. But then, so what? Again starts. See? Again that sister, she will show, see that car has come, car has come. So the child says, oh, yes, car has come, so what? Again Suru. And in this manner, his attention is diverted from the occupation of crying. And slowly, slowly, He goes to sleep and she puts him there. So when I talked to that girl, I said, hey, what you were doing? Swamiji, I was putting my brother to sleep because he was troubling mummy. I said, you are telling lies. How come? I have seen you. You have shown your brother the cow, the car, and you told me that you were putting him to sleep. You are telling lies. You know what she said? Swamiji, now I know why you are a Swami. So why? You will never understand it. I was not showing the brother the cow, but I was taking his attention away from the occupation of crying. Then again I showed him the car, again I took his attention away from the crying. And when his attention from his preoccupation of crying is withdrawn, he slept. Got the point? Exactly the same way. Spiritual life is not very seriousness. See, you all must be having old people at home. Do you know the reason why old people suffer in life? I am old, but I don't suffer. What is the reason? Because I do Hindi suffer. You know Hindi suffer? Traveling. And those who do English suffer, they suffer because they are stagnant. Charaiveti, keep moving, keep occupied. But what happens in old age, that all the time, now what to do, then get involved in unwanted things. Friends, we suffer in life only because we have excess of time. Those who are short of time, they never suffer. Otherwise, we get up in the morning, now what to do today? And when we have nothing to do, we only think about eating. Today, what is there for breakfast? They say, today there is uttapam. But yesterday you made idli. Yes, some batter is still remaining. Therefore, idli was downgraded to uttapam. You know, in South Indian houses, they make the batter for the month. And first few days, that batter is converted into idli, thick one. Afterwards, people at home get bored. Then they convert it into flat idli called as uttapam. Then again, after a few days, people get bored. But the batter is still there. Then they make out of that dosha. And again, still the batter is there. Then they make out of that the paper dosha. When you are not occupied, you will think of eating, eating and eating. See, friends, therefore, to keep ourselves occupied 24/7, there is no holiday in life. No holiday. I work only 365 days a year, not more. See? Every day is a working day. Then why you are working so much? Time pass. Now what is the meaning of time pass? Time pass means you are not concerned about the victory or defeat. You are happy to be occupied. See, you also must have played with the kids. Once I was playing in one of my children's camp with the children. They say, Swamiji, you have to play cricket. I said, look here, I can't play. No, you have to play. I said, then rules are mine, not your rules. So they wanted me to play. I said, okay, agreed. I said, look here, first rule, I will do only batting. Second thing, I will not be out. Ready? See, ready? So they wanted me to see that I play cricket. And then I was playing 1 or 2 balls hit, and one ball got entangled, and that boy said, Swamiji, LBW. I said, you cannot see my legs. How can you say LBW? Because LBW means what? Leg before wicket. You can't see my leg. How can you say LBW? Swamiji, for you, it is lungi before wicket. Now tell me, was I concerned winning the match or losing the match? Was I concerned whether I get more runs, whether I am out or not? I was not concerned. Then what? Why I was playing? Time pass. So time pass is the principle wherein you are not working under the burden of success and failure. That is the meaning. Life is a time pass. Otherwise, we become so serious and the very joy of life is lost. See, friends, how simple it is. Therefore, don't worry about that person told me, Swamiji, how come your mantra is in English and Hindi and Marwari and all that? I said, because we are a cosmopolitan country. See? Not only one language, English. We have got so many languages that we don't understand anything. See? Prosperity and evolution is indicated by variations. You go to the Western world. Breakfast, sandwich. Lunch, sandwich. Dinner, sandwich. And in that sandwich, there is neither sand nor witch. See? Now here in the guest house, they are giving everybody breakfast and lunch. I am amazed. Breakfast is like a 16-course lunch. See? For breakfast, one thing is enough. No. This chutney, that chutney. And then your Madhya Pradesh becomes disturbed. See? Eating all the time. See? Therefore, friends, this mantra that you have heard, chant every day before you go to sleep. Slowly, every mantra will come to your help at the right time. Many times we say something, afterwards we regret. I should not have said like that thing. Therefore, dekho, suno, mat bolo. How simple it is? Who asked you? One of the mantras is there, na? I got this mantra in Badrinath. Many years before, I was young that time. I finished my morning darshan of Bhagwan Narayana and came. There used to be one old lady. So I used to sit with her and she was very loving, giving me nice tea, coffee and all that. Therefore she was good. Our definition of goodness is only that, nothing else. So when I went that day, I lied down and I said, Mama, yes, I have decided no more lectures I am going to give. Enough of lectures. So when I said like this thing, she started laughing. I said, why are you laughing? Is it a joke? She said, this is the biggest joke. How come? She said, who asked you? Did Narayana ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, he didn't ask me. Did I ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, you didn't ask me. Then whose question you are answering? Who asked you? See the depth. 100 million times we talk which is not required at all. Therefore, before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask this question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? See? You don't have to observe maunam. Talk when required, but unnecessary. And what we talk? We talk about our past. When I was there. Who asked you? See? But just now, Swamiji, you also told, see, this is another important principle, remember, that experience of your life from which you have learned does not create an impression on your mind in the form of building a personality. How our personalities are built up? We have so many impressions on our mind and we create a fictitious personality about that. I was here, I had done this thing, I had done that thing, then I came here, blah, 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 going on. Because we created a sequential existence that we are. Therefore, we have to learn to remain in the utter present, then you have nothing to talk. So how to remain in the utter present? What is the mantra? Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Now where are you? In the satsanga. When are you? During the satsanga. So what you should be? A satsangi, is it not? Instead of that, if you remember, you start thinking, I have to do the homework, and this Swami is not stopping, becoming more and more. Therefore, before you hoot me out, I stop. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.